Chapter 1. The other side of the city, Samir lived in Block 17. The part of the city people called the Forgotten Zoo. It was crowded, noisy, and full of narrow alleys where paint peeled off the walls and dreams seemed to evaporate with the heat. Every day, Samir crossed into the better side of town for school. One where lawns were trimmed, uniforms ironed, and everyone pretended they were better. He felt invisible there. His classmates whispered, "He's from that side. Must be tough there. No offense." He laughed it off. But inside, he wondered, what if they're right? Chapter 2. The Project. Mr. Hamid, their new English teacher, announced a semester project. Tell the story of where you're from. Not the address, the soul. What makes it yours? Everyone got excited. Everyone except Samir. He had no parks to show. No old monuments, just loud vendors, cracked roads, and a place people avoided after dark. What's the point? No one wants to hear about a broken alley. Chapter 3. The alley mirror one evening. Walking home from the bus stop, Samir noticed something new in the tight alley behind the local tea shop. Someone had placed a tall, clean mirror, mounted on a wooden frame, right between two trash bins. Graffiti framed it, but the mirror itself was untouched. He saw his own reflection, tired eyes, torn bag, dusty shoes. Behind him, the alley. This is what I'm trying to hide. But something about it made him stop. For the first time, he really looked. Old men played chess with bottle caps. Women shared food through windows. Kids raced with plastic wheels as steering. There was life, color, fight, and suddenly, pride. Chapter 4. Samir's project, instead of hiding his neighborhood, Samir wrote about it with brutal honesty. The bad noise, broken lights, unreliable power, but also the beauty, stories, resilience, and a sense of togetherness that couldn't be found anywhere else. It may not be perfect, but it's where people dream, even when dreams are expensive. We build homes out of hope, and somehow it's enough, he titled it. The Mirror in the Alley. Chapter 5. The presentation day came. Others showed slides of tourist spots, libraries, and festivals. Then Samir stood up. He had no slideshow, no dramatic visuals, just a printed photo of the mirror and his words. He read with fire, with heart, with truth. By the time he finished, the room was silent. Then applause. Even the students who once mocked him now saw something else. Depth. Chapter 6. What changed? Mr. Hamid submitted Samir's piece to a local youth competition. It won. It was printed in the city paper. People came to Block 17 to see the mirror. A local artist repainted the alley. Volunteers began cleaning. Samir became a voice, not just for his block, but for every ignored corner of the city. Epilogue. Samir, the storyteller. Years later, Samir became a journalist. Not one who chased headlines, but one who listened to unheard voices. In his room, he kept one photo framed on the wall. A boy standing in front of a mirror, surrounded by cracked bricks, finally seeing himself clearly. Moral of the story: never be ashamed of where you come from. It's your root, not your prism. The most powerful stories are the true ones. You can't change your past, but you can choose how you carry it. Sometimes a mirror isn't for reflection, it's for recognition.